Bizzarp.
Hello and welcome to the Bizzarp Podcast, Washington's #1 geek culture show. My name is Davey.
I'm Marc.
And this is episode 30. Come geek out with us. Our topic tonight is Spider-Man Homecoming. We've all loved what we've seen of Spidey so far, so we're very excited for a solo movie. And there's some interesting casting news and villain news that just came out. And then we'll wrap up the show with the Weekly Geek and Around Town. Light Around Town.
Yeah,
kind of. As always, you can find this podcast and others at Bizzarp.com. That's Bizzarp.com. You can find us here on YouTube, as well as our Facebook and Tumblr pages with links in the description below.
Haha.
Haha. So,
Here we
Marc.
are, Dirty 30.
Yeah. This is episode 30. I'm going to be 30 soon.
Me too. Our 10-year high school reunion thing's coming up in a weekend? A week?
Yes. Like a week and a half here. That's going to be so much fun.
It's been crazy.
Yeah. Our buddy Alex is coming up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that guy in a minute.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, anyway.
Let's launch, enough of our old man shit.
Let's talk about some young, well, at least
young
Spidey's
Buck.
young. Yeah, he's young.
Spidey.
Yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah.
Being played by Tom Holland. Have you seen Civil War, by the way?
Nope. Not
No?
I. No.
Oh.
I want
Yeah.
to. I just haven't had this chance to sit down and go see it, or it's not out yet on Blu-ray yet. But I'm excited for when it does come out, so I can see it.
Yeah. Well, he was fantastic in.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, the limited amount of time he had.
Amazing, spectacular.
Yeah. So it's really exciting that of course he's coming back and everything, and this is going to be him young again, but at least this time he actually looks young, and it's going to be more about high school.
Right,
And,
he's already been Spider-Man for a little bit.
Yeah, that's one thing that's nice is they just skipped the whole origin.
Yeah.
Because we all already know it. Fuck it. Now, the villain has been confirmed to be Vulture. But we still don't know who's playing him. The rumor was that Michael Keaton, who is in the movie as somebody...
He's confirmed, but we just don't know who.
Yeah. Also, there's a rumor that Tinkerer is going to have a part in it, and he might play that.
Ooh, that'd be cool, too. I didn't know that.
So yeah, Vulture's been confirmed, which is exciting, and I hope they can pull it off, because him as the main villain might be hard for like the mainstream audience to get behind.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's just an old man in a suit. To a
Well,
lot
I
of
mean, you
people.
say that, but he has fought Spider-Man to a standstill before.
I know. Just they have to portray him that way, that he's
That's true, yeah.
Make him badass enough.
Yeah.
Of course, Spidey, this being probably his first major villain, he's going to be inexperienced and easier than later on in his career, of course. But I don't know. They also came out with concept art of what Vulture could very well look like, and I don't know if you've got a chance to look at it yet, Marc, but
No, I didn't see that.
I don't know, that the wings in this look almost too heavy, and they also have like they also have their own like propellers on the wings.
Oh,
Sort of
okay.
like a Quinjet.
Okay.
Yeah. But from what I've heard of the suit, it actually has a way of draining life force from people. And that's how it gives. It actually runs off of the person who's wearing it. Like, it runs off of your life energy somehow, and it drains you. And so he gets stuck in the suit. Adrian Toomes.
Mm-hmm.
Is his name Adrian? Yeah.
Yep.
And so I guess he builds the suit based on Falcon and War Machine and Iron Man and stuff like that. And he's nicknamed the Vulture because he uses other people's like ideas and technology and steals them and shit.
Interesting.
From what I've heard, this is all like shit that's been leaked on the internet.
So yeah, nothing's 100%.
Yeah, it might. Yeah, but I don't know. It sounds like it'll be pretty exciting. A lot of it is. It's called Spider-Man Homecoming, so most likely it's going to be based heavily on like a big homecoming dance that gets crashed, and Spidey has to, he has to run off and come back as Spidey and shit. But one thing that wasn't as controversial as I thought it was going to be, this casting news, was that Zendaya, whatever, from Disney is going to play Mary Jane.
Right.
That's and
cool.
Yeah, I mean it's not a big deal to me. My only concern is she going to be able to, do it well?
Oh, I think so. Zendaya's badass, dude. She's a pretty good actress.
Yeah.
What's the word I want to look for? Like her facial expressions are on point. Like she's really good with those facial expressions and nailing them. And
okay,
she's really fierce and just a fierce person in general. And I think that was a good role for her for them to cast her as Mary Jane.
Okay, well that's good. If you're saying that she is fierce or can at least play off as fierce, that's good because I would like to see Mary Jane as more confident and more.
Yeah, more badass. Of a badass.
Kirsten Dunst was kind of a bitch. And I don't mean, well, anyway, but I don't know. I don't know much about Zendaya. I've never seen her in anything. Honestly, I don't watch any of those shows that she's in.
Okay.
So, although I did see her in, Amanda got me hooked on America's Next Top Model for a little while.
Oh yeah,
it was like my guilty pleasure, and she was a guest star on that episode. So I guess she's like already a model a little bit. So that works for the character. You know what? And I'll be happy if they put in, the line, face it, Tiger, you just hit the jackpot.
Right.
So that'd be cool. What the fuck else is going on with this? Oh, Shocker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
big. Trying to think of a pun here.
I was just gonna say, he's kind of like a really underrated villain. If you think about it, he's like, he's recognizable. Everyone kind of really knows who the Shocker is. In comics, but at the same time, he's kind of like Catman. Like, you know who he is, and then you're like, oh, okay. Because he started off kind of formidable, and then afterwards he kind of became like a B-class villain.
Yeah, he did. And Shocker is most likely going to be just a either like an accomplice to Vulture or like do what they've been doing with like the Captain America movies. Like in the opening, you have like a little mini fight against a villain.
Yeah.
Maybe it could be that, like showing off, this new Spidey's abilities and, and stuff like that.
I see that.
But I think I'm glad that they're finally putting him in because, he's a great, little like secondary villain.
Yeah.
To put in a movie for Spidey, and the effects will be cool. They actually posted. There were set pictures. This is how it came out. There were set photos that came out of Shocker, and also somebody through some leak of this like a casting sheet or something saw the guy. Oh God.
Bokeem Woodbine?
I'm prepared. Yeah, that guy. What you said. As the Shocker. So, and if anybody doesn't know who the Shocker is, he basically uses sound waves as concussive blasts and can control basically like not physical sound, but sound as a weapon.
Yeah, and he's got gauntlets. I think it's special fist gauntlets or something like that, or wrist shooters or something like that do it.
Yeah.
It's a technology-based thing he has.
And he has a suit that's all insulated and gives him some damage resistance, which is why he can keep up with Spidey at all.
Right.
Because otherwise Spidey gets close just once in the face, and which is usually how it goes anyway. And then, Robert Downey Jr. will be popping up in this. He'll be coming back as
He'll
Iron
be in
Man.
the credits, probably.
No, not in the credits.
After
He's
credits scene.
No, from what I've heard, he's actually going to have a role in the movie.
Oh.
Because he's kind of, in the cinematic universe, taking Peter under his wing, in a way.
Oh, we saw what happened with that in the comics.
Right. It was actually, you haven't seen it, but it's really cool how they interact in Civil War. And he hits on Aunt May, who is getting younger.
Yeah, I saw that.
Younger
Marissa
with
Tomei.
each fucking... I like that Aunt May is a total MILF. That's just... That's hilarious, and I also want to see... I think it'd be awesome if they show Aunt May kicking somebody's ass.
Oh, right?
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
Like, okay, Vulture and Spidey are flying through the city fighting each other, and they smash into, like, Aunt May's house and shit, and she comes out with a baseball bat and just starts going to town on the Vulture.
On both of them, really.
Yeah. Just he's trying to fight off Aunt May, just like, no, you don't understand, no, I'm the good guy, get out of my house.
So, you were saying that you thought Zendaya being cast as MJ would kind of be like not received well?
Well, yeah, I kind of expected, when I heard that, I was like, oh god, here we go, but,
At the same time, we have Tony Revolori. I believe he's Indian, from Budapest.
The Grand Budapest Hotel?
Yeah, he plays a character in the Grand Budapest Hotel, but I'm pretty sure he's from India. Originally, he's born there. He's playing Flash Thompson.
Oh, really? So they're making Flash Indian?
Yeah.
Huh. I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Oh, yeah, that guy. Okay. Sorry, I just looked up. I didn't recognize his... I've seen the Grand Budapest Hotel, but I wasn't sure if that was the guy you were talking about. But, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess, he doesn't seem like kind of the bully jock type.
Right. I don't know how that'll go. Maybe it'll be more like, instead of like bully jock, it'll be more like bully that, like, more mental.
More like, maybe like a popular type bully kind of guy instead of a athlete. I don't know. Well, see, I don't really care so much if they, take a traditionally white character and cast, someone of a different skin color. I don't really care so much as long as, as long as they don't fuck up the character.
Yeah.
Like, if they can get if it's something that's, just like in, Spider-Man 3, how they've completely fucked up Venom.
Yeah.
Like, that pisses me off more than any, race change.
Oh, man, don't get me started on Spider-Man 3, David.
Oh, yeah, of course, we could all. Oh, God.
But yeah.
So, but I guess, I don't know, I guess nobody's really talking about that because it's not a, for one, Zendaya is a bit more of a recognizable name. Yeah. He's been in, I think, more big movies, and Mary Jane is one of the starring characters.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know for sure.
I'm sure she is.
Yeah. So I am really fucking excited for this, and as soon as Civil War comes out, you and I got to watch it because
I really
he's just so perfect. And he actually kind of sounds like he's from Queens.
Oh, that's cool.
Like they've never done that. Peter Parker was like fucking born and raised in Queens, as far as I know. So he should have, that kind of voice. Anyway, so that's it for our topic this week. Let's move on to the Weekly Geek.
Oh, this one will take just as long.
Yeah.
So really, there's not a whole lot going on this week. So I found two really good ones. One being that Super Troopers 2 has officially begun filming, and they just shared one set photo of the ticker tape.
Oh, nice.
And it was dated as of yesterday, so 9/7/2016. And so that's cool. It's good to see that, you know, our donations for the movie during Kickstarter didn't go to waste, and it's in production, so that's cool.
Oh, fuck yeah. Did you actually give that?
No, I actually didn't have any money on me until after it was already closed.
Oh.
It was in that point of life where it was like, what am I going to eat this week?
Yeah. Yep. But I didn't either.
But yeah, so I have a link for that. It's just a simple picture. And it's just kind of like, yay, it's happening.
Yeah, totally. Fuck yeah. Anyway, next one.
The next thing is the Dark Tower hype train, boy. Toot toot.
It has no brakes.
God, it has no brakes. We've talked about Dark Tower before.
Yeah.
We fanboyed over Dark Tower before. I was gone for an episode, and I know David and Amanda talked about Dark Tower, and even more shit's happened and come out that I didn't know about. So we're going to talk about that, and be all hype as fuck. So the movie's supposed to come out February 17th, 2017, which is a couple months away. If you think about it, like 5 months.
Wow. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's coming up soon.
Why haven't we seen like an official trailer yet?
They have said that they're putting out the official trailer on like the 28th to the 29th of October.
Of October?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's in post-production right now, so they're just wrapping it up. Filming's done.
And when does it come out? February 17th. Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah. Okay.
That's about right.
Never mind. Yeah.
Let's see. So we got photos of Jake Chambers, the character Jake Chambers, who's being played by Tom Taylor, who I've never really heard of before. But we have a bunch of photos for that. I know he's supposed to possess a power called the Shine, which kind of links it to The Shining.
Yeah.
Is that I'm pretty sure that's the power that what's his name has, Daniel?
Yeah. Danny Torrance, yeah. And well, no, Jack Torrance didn't have it. Anyway, never mind.
Right. So he's supposed to possess the power called the Shine, which is interesting to think about, because he's always kind of had a little aura of shit around him, according to Roland, if I remember correctly. Like he's always possessed something more that Roland could never put his finger on. So I guess that makes sense. Well,
yeah, and there's the whole... How do I say this without spoiling anything? There's the line, go then, there are other worlds than these.
Right.
That had a very ominous, how would he know that kind of... But, did you know they've incorporated the Monster House?
Yeah.
That tries to... It's apparently one of the doors between worlds, and it attacks Jake.
Yeah.
So fucking excited for this movie. It's just
we also found out that they're planning on 3 movies with a TV series that will bridge the gaps between the 3 movies.
Really? Now, I have heard that they were thinking about doing 3 movies, depending on how well this did.
Okay, so that's their plan right now. It's not an official thing. They were talking about how they're planning on doing 3 movies if it is, received well, and that they're currently working on a TV script. That's all they have, basically. It's just like, it's there if we want to pursue it, if this does well. So it's like they have the basis.
Okay, all right.
So I was like, oh my god, yes, 3, but I'm pretty sure they said they were doing 3 movies regardless. Like, besides, if it bombs, I guess they probably wouldn't make it, but I don't see it bombing.
No, neither do I.
There's too many fans.
Yeah, and there's enough hype. You know, people are getting absorbed into the hype as well. But was it fucking god damn it? Lost my train of thought there. Speaking of trains, if they do more movies, that means they'll be able to get to
Blame the
Terror Train. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Here comes the Terror Train.
I would say I would love it if they could add not like the whole movie be used or the whole album be used, but if they would use the Demons and Wizards here and there, pepper it in, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
We got more.
Yeah.
Also, we have a little more set photos for Matthew McConaughey. Hey, girl, hey! As the Man in Black. It looks really good. Like some of the concept art.
Yeah.
And his hair's all slicked back and dark and dyed dark. And oh, man.
He looks really menacing. And like his eyes just very piercing. Yeah. Like looking at this photo, he's it looks like he's very into the role, which is good.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The walking dude.
Yes.
But yeah, that's what we have. I have a shit ton of links for that as well. That'll be in the description below.
Right.
And yeah. That's the Weekly Geek. That's all we have on
that. Let's move on to around town. You know, the local events going on in our area. This one's a little bit light this week. Not a lot going on as
like Magic tournament gatherings all around town.
Yeah, I mean, there's your standard Friday Night Magic and stuff like that, but nothing that really stood out. So, but we did want to talk about this show on September 28th. Our good friend Bronson Bragg and his band Bess are going to be playing at the Real Art Tacoma. They're also going to be joined by Sap Laughter, who's from Santa Cruz, Loser Dog, and Videlicet?
Yeah.
Videlicet.
Loser Dog, I have heard them. I haven't seen them live, but I've heard them. Yeah. And I wanted, like, he played with them before in Olympia, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere off, out of town, and I really wanted to go see it. Maybe it was Lacey. I don't remember. But I remember hearing them go, ooh, that sounds awesome. I bet those two would gel really well.
Oh. And, so are they...
What's up?
Well, Bess is very... people are probably like, who the fuck is Bess? Bess is, our friend Bronson's band. Very prog-rock, inspired by... oh my god, I can't think of their name. Dude, Primus. I'm not a big Primus fan myself, but inspired by Primus and other bands like that. Rush, yeah. And he's just an awesome dude. But he has a great presence on stage. They have fun with the show. They're really talented. Yeah, Bronson will break out into a techno song. I'll include a link to their homepage as well, so you can check them out. They have some music up that you can check out. Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll make sure to include a link to that as well.
Yeah. But I wanted to ask, does Loser Dog have kind of the same general sound? Like, what are they? I
haven't listened to them in a while, but yes and no. Like, there's similarities, but I think they're a little, I want to say a little heavier.
Okay.
But I'll check them out too, and I'll see what I can find, like a homepage for them, and also look up to see if I can find a homepage for all these bands.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah. So, actual details for the show. The doors open at 7. The show starts at 8 p.m. Of course. $5 advance tickets, and $8 on the day of the show. And again, that's September 28th. I believe that's actually a Wednesday or a Thursday, which means I can totally go.
Nice.
Because I have Wednesday and Thursday off. And I definitely want to go. It's, again, at the Real Art Tacoma, which is on South Tacoma Way. It's going to be a good show. So anyway, that's it for Around Town, and that wraps up for our episode this week. So let's wrap up the episode as we do each week with the quote. Did you want to do this one, Mark?
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right.
We're not just our failures. As much as they hurt, we learn from them. Then we go out there and do our best to make up for them, even though we never will. We save people. We save as many as we can to make up for the ones we couldn't. That's all we do. Peter Parker.
This has been the Bizzarp Podcast, a production of the Bizzarp Network. You can find this podcast and others at www.bizzarp.com. Until next time, long days and pleasant nights to you.